Good afternoon and welcome to Eastern Lifestyle. I'm your host, Davia Pugh.
And I'm your reporter, Kaylee Riccatelli.
We're so happy you joined us today. We've got such an exciting show coming up. We'll dive into all the fun a local paint and sip has to offer. We'll check out an awesome DIY workshop studio in Bogue. Plus, you'll find out how to get a fantastic deal when you dine at this amazing ENC restaurant. And that's all coming up shortly. Now let's get into what makes this day special.
What does make today special, Davia?
It is National Fun at Work Day. Yes.
Yay!
So this day is created to just foster happiness and humor in the office and just bring employees together. That's what this day is about.
Awesome. Do you know how we're having fun at work today?
With hot chocolate.
With hot chocolate. We actually don't have hot chocolate in here.
Surprise!
Hot cocoa Hershey Kiss.
A hot cocoa Hershey Kiss.
Yay!
To make up for the fact that we don't have hot chocolate,
Yes.
this will sit here.
Well, so we do have hot chocolate here, but you have to make it with water if you make it here. And I refuse to make hot chocolate with water. It's better with milk. I think so. Do you think it's better with milk?
I think it's better with milk as well. So we just chose to do this instead.
Yeah, we have a representative here
Exactly.
on behalf of hot chocolate. So
Exactly.
hot chocolate was invented by the Mayans because the Mayans used chocolate a lot in their food, and they had a drink that used cacao beans, water, chili pepper, and herbs in 500 BC. So this was a long time ago. And they called it just bitter water.
Okay.
And then it became integral to Aztec culture as well. So down in the South America, Mexico area, a lot of the indigenous people there used chocolate a lot. And then hot chocolate as we know it was invented by, it wasn't invented, but was made when Sir Hans Sloane went to Jamaica and he mixed this chocolate drink, hot cocoa, with milk. And so that's how we know it and how we prefer it. That's when it came about in 1697.
Oh, wow.
So.
Cool. That's really interesting.
I know.
Wow. 1697.
Would you try hot chocolate with pepper in it? Like chili pepper?
I would. I would try.
I figured you would.
Yeah. I will try something for the first time. If I don't like it, I won't have it again. But I try it.
You know you don't like it.
Exactly. But you gotta try it to know it.
Yeah, see, because there's a sauce in Mexico that's made around Day of the Dead called mole sauce. And it's chocolate and I think cayenne pepper or chili pepper.
Cool.
So.
Would you try it?
I've always thought it was interesting.
Yeah.
I kind of do want to try it.
I'd try that.
Because we've said before, neither of us are super big on spicy food.
Yeah.
But I've heard chocolate and pepper are good together because the chocolate kind of dulls down the spice.
Yeah, exactly. The sweetness can help balance that out.
I think it could be interesting.
I think so too.
Yeah, so
that's really cool.
Have a cup of hot chocolate today.
Yes, and have fun at work today.
Are you having fun at work right now, Davia?
I am. Are you, Kaylee?
I'm having a great time.
Great. That's fantastic.
Good.
And you all, there's so much you can do at work to have fun. I mean, a lot of places do have work parties and holiday parties and activities and things like that. But today, you should, if your employees that you work with don't know about this day, inform them.
Yeah.
And be see, I want to have fun at work today.
Yeah. Make some friends with your coworkers.
Yeah.
So then when you work, you're just hanging out with your friends.
Exactly.
All day.
Exactly.
And my version of having fun at work is I play games against myself while I'm working. I'm let's see if I can get this done in this amount of time.
Yeah.
And so then work feels more like a game or a race than actually working.
That's awesome. And so while we're just on the topic of fun, are you looking to have some this weekend? You can at the Greenville Museum of Art's GMO Arcade event happening tomorrow from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Ooh.
It's fun. This is a ticketed event for ages 18 and up and will include an open bar, a wide variety of games ranging from board games, video games, arcade games, vintage games, and so much more. So for tickets and more info, check out the Greenville Museum of Art website.
Yeah,
Fun.
So I was able to talk to the executive director of the Museum of Art about this event coming up. And she was able to tell me a little more about it. If you haven't watched that story or if you missed it, check it out on our website.
Yes.
And this one is specifically, for adults. You can play some throwback games, maybe something you haven't played in a while.
Yeah, that's
fun
awesome.
to me.
I love that. Coming up after the break on Eastern Lifestyle, it's time to unleash your inner artist. We'll learn about a local paint and sip spot where wine and creativity come together. Stay with us. Welcome back. I'm your host, Davia, and Greenville's Wine and Design caters to all of your fun yet relaxing needs. The owner of the Greenville location, Reagan Crowley, is here to tell us all about this awesome franchise. Reagan, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you, and thank you for inviting me here today.
So tell us about Wine and Design and what it's about.
So Wine and Design is a sip and paint studio, except we're not just about the sip and paint. We're not about the crafts. We're about more than that. We're the experience. Just like you would go to the movies and buy a ticket and enjoy the experience of the movies, you get that experience with us with a fun party atmosphere, lots of relaxation and creativity, and then you get to walk away with something cool that you made in 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah, I love this. So tell me about these pieces. You made these?
I have made most of these.
Okay.
So each of these I've demonstrated for a class. This is for our Paint Your Pet section, where you send us a picture of your pet. I trace it out on the canvas for you, and then I walk you through step by step how to paint your own pet. And then we have our door hangers class. We have traditional paint and sip, where we painted ECU Stadium. We even offer resin classes and acrylic pours or resin pours.
Wow, that's awesome. So, and these are beautiful, by the way. They're
you.
gorgeous. Tell us more about the classes and the programs that are offered at Wine and Design.
So we do offer a lot of paintings, and we have thousands of paintings to choose from, and we host events every single night. But along with paintings, we do chunky blanket classes and workshops. We do all different types of resin pour. We also offer something that we call a faux stained glass. It looks like stained glass. Nobody would ever know the difference, but it's made with resin. And then we work with cup turners, where we do acrylic pours and resin pours.
Oh, very cool. So do you all provide the wine for the classes and programs, or do people bring their own?
Great question. We are BYOB, so you do bring your own wine. We supply everything else that you may need, including all the art supplies. We also have cups, plates, napkins, bottle openers, and a full fridge. So if you wanted to order in or do DoorDash, then you can bring food. We've had people bring ice cream cakes and store them in the fridge. Oh. But we have the environment where you can bring food and drink and have a safe place to drink while doing crafts.
I love that. So basically, you can just bring your fridge from home or bring whatever goodies you want and bring them to Wine and Design and just have a good time.
Yeah, we want you to make yourself at home with us.
That's really awesome. Okay. At this location, do you all sell paint kits that people can pick up? Okay.
We do. We sell paint kits and door hanger kits where you can order a cutout or a canvas from us, and we give you a little guide that you get with your paint kits, and you can have it with or without paint and brushes.
Very cool. Okay. I just want to mention, so Wine and Design is like it's a franchise, and it's really grown over the years, and it's been featured on Shark Tank, right?
Yes.
Okay. I love that. That's really awesome. Can you tell us where you are located in Greenville?
We are on Dickinson Avenue, 808 Dickinson Avenue. We are right across the street from Jack Brown's, beside Emporium and Glass Wax, and near Pitt Street. So you have a wide variety of places to visit when you come and see us. I love Aji right across the street, and they give you wine recommendations to bring in. Yeah.
Perfect. And where can people find out more information?
Yep, so people can find out more information from us online at wineanddesign.com/Greenville-NC. We are also on Facebook and Instagram at WND Greenville NC.
Well, Reagan, thank you so much for being here and telling us all about Wine and Design and everything.
Thank you. I hope you come out and see us.
Yeah. Thank you. Make sure you all go and check out Wine and Design and all the fun, exciting things they have to offer. Stay tuned for more on Eastern Lifestyle. It's time for the moment of Zen. Use this time to calm your mind, whether that's by taking a few deep breaths or meditating. Let go of any distractions or stress and focus on the present. Use this time to relax and find peace.
I'm Kaylee Riccatelli, and coming up on Eastern Lifestyle, check out this coastal crafting paradise for artists of all ages. Hammer Stain Crystal Coast opened in October of 2023 as a space for artists and crafters to come together to learn, create, and share ideas. They offer classes in varying medias as well as open hours for artisans to come in and work on unfinished projects. All right, like a year is quick to build like a little community here.
Right.
But you've already grown one, and it seems pretty tight. So tell me about the people that you have met and brought in as a result of this shop to like instruct and just do art.
Yeah, we have a lot of people that are on vacation that come in that just want to do an art project, that will come in and do a kit that we put together and give them the paint and everything that they need. We have a lot of locals that come that see a project they want to do, or just want to come in and hang out and have a drink and, you know, whatever, they bring their own things. And then I have a group that comes in that I kind of snag, that once I find out they can do something that I can't do, they're my craft people, as we call it. So you kind of have a choice when you come in. Do you want to just leave with a product? Do you want to learn how to do it? Or do you want to hang out with people like yourself?
Why do you think it's important to provide a space where not only can you learn, but you can just meet and craft with people like yourself?
This is important in this area that I learned when I was growing up. There's not a lot to do. And this gives somebody a fun place to come, just to come and hang out and talk and have ideas with each other. So we've become a pretty tight community. We offer some children's classes. We try to always do a resin pour a month. And most of the time people can, if it's not the exact project that we're doing, a lot of times we can accommodate for them to do something that they've seen but they haven't done yet, that we offer. We always do a crushed glass class, so mosaics or things like that.
Do you need to be of a certain skill level to take a class here, or could anyone come in?
No, anybody can walk in and take a class. We always make sure that everybody has as much help as they need and want. And we will have some projects in the future that will be advanced, but that will be people that have already been in and used to that project, and we'll let that know. We do let children come in. 12 and over can do resin, but we have a lot of children that come in with their parents and do some things, so that's something that we're always up to.
And so one thing that is very noticeable just coming in here is your eagerness to introduce new classes and try new things. Mm-hmm. Where does that come from, and why do you want to offer so many mediums and ways to craft?
I grew up crafting. That's the only thing there was to do here in the winter. So I love new things. I love to learn to do new things and from other people. And if you do the same thing over and over and over again, a lot of times it gets redundant. And this is not a job to me. This is kind of my retirement. This is what I want to do. This is what I figured out I wanted to do when I grew up. We take it very seriously. We want to be the hometown people, and when somebody walks in the door, most of the time I know their names. So, and I want people to be able to come in either with the group or by themselves and feel comfortable here.
Where can people find you to get in contact and learn more?
You can find us on the internet, Hammer Stain Crystal Coast, and then we have a website that you can click on the website and say get tickets or whatever, and we'll have a whole calendar of everything that we have for that month.
It's time for the life hack of the day. Did you know that you can keep your cords organized with a bread tag? Just write the name of the device on the tag and attach it to the cord at the top near the plug. This is supposed to help easily identify cables and prevent tangles.
That's is smart. So smart.
What?
No, because how many times have you like gone to unplug something and from like a power strip, and there's like 10 different things in there, and you have to trace the cord
Oh my
back?
gosh, yes, I know what
I
you're
actually
talking
needed
about.
to do that to my cords in the office.
Yeah, because tangles can get really like misplaced like over time, especially because you're like, what does this even go to?
Yeah.
So that's a great way to do it.
And like, because one thing, I have speakers that like short out every once in a while, and so I have to go and like jiggle the plug a little bit to get them to start working again, but then I have to trace the cord to figure out which one is.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I need to do that.
Yeah, me too.
That's really smart.
So up next is an opportunity for great savings at one of the best ENC restaurants. But before that, let's get into trivia. So which North Carolina town is known for its white squirrels and even has a festival dedicated to them? Is it A, Ocracoke, B, Boone, C, Brevard, or D, Goldsboro? We'll have the answer after the break. Stay with us. All right, we're back. So if you chose C, Brevard, you are correct. The white squirrel population is believed to have began in the 1950s when a pair escaped from a Florida carnival. After being captured as pets and gifted to a relative in Brevard, they escaped again, leading to the population we see today.
The following segment is sponsored by Jay's 108 Kinston.
It's time for Be Our Guest, where we help you save money while having a delicious dining experience. And today we're at Jay's 108 Kinston. And make sure to go to WNCT.com, find the Be Our Guest tab to get your $50 gift card for just $25, as these will sell out fast. We're here with Patrick Nichols, the executive chef at Jay's 108 Kinston. Thank you so much for having us today.
Thank you for coming.
So we have so many delicious menu items here on this table, but I want to get straight into the appetizers. What do we have first?
This is our bulgogi fries. It's a house steak fries with a Korean style beef barbecue, pickled jalapenos, red onions, our house chipotle ranch and parmesan.
That sounds so fantastic. And of course, this is going to pair perfectly with your burger.
We do, and this here is the Super J. So it's a Japanese Wagyu beef with a portobello mushroom duxel on top, applewood smoked bacon, a sun-dried tomato confit, and smoked Gouda on a brioche.
Wow. And what other types of burgers do you have?
Well, we have a bulgogi burger, we have our house cheeseburger and the burger. I mean, the list goes on.
And your menu's always rotating too, so there's always something new to come and try out.
Yeah, we have to try something new all the time.
Speaking of Asian fusion, we have another fantastic menu item right here. What do we have?
More of the traditional thing you would find in a Japanese restaurant. You got chicken teriyaki, rice plate. We do it with a sunny side up egg, kind of a go-to for a good majority of people, and it kind of invites people in to try the other things in our restaurant.
It looks so delicious. So we've talked about the turf. Now let's talk about the surf, because I think everyone loves sushi, especially me. I love sushi. So what do we have right here?
So here we have the Patron roll, which is one of our long-time most popular rolls. It's a spicy tuna salad inside with loads of crab and
Yum.
sweet spicy sauces on top. And then our JPN roll, which is one of our newer rolls. It's got salmon, seaweed salad, cucumber inside with avocado and fried onions on top.
You mentioned fresh, so let's talk about these refreshing looking beverages because they look amazing.
So here we have the lychee teeny, which is citrusy and kind of refreshing drink. It's got lychee in there, which is like a white grape sort of flavor. And then we have our Mad Old Fashioned, which is our own twist on the Old Fashioned, which is pretty popular now, and we use a peanut butter whiskey in it.
Wow, that is incredible. And then of course you can't end a delicious meal without having dessert, so what do we have?
Here we have our apple roll-up. This is a house-made cream cheese filling with stir-fried apples rolled up in a flour tortilla and served with your choice of ice cream.
Wow. Well, Patrick, everything on this table looks so scrumptious. Thank you so much for having us and telling us all about your menu items. And y'all make sure to go to WNCT.com, find the Be Our Guest tab to get your $50 gift card for just $25, as these will sell out fast.
The previous segment was sponsored by Jay's 108 Kinston.
Hey, I'm Chris. This is On the Record. We're here at Alley Cat, and I'm having a great time looking for new and used records. By the way, here's one I found. Can you believe it? Revolver by the Beatles. So, this is their 7th album. They had gotten to a point in their career where they had sort of seen everything and won all the accolades. And I think they came to a point where they said, there's not really a reason to tour anymore. And they were really kind of going through some things. And so a lot of the things in this album are using tape delays and sort of looped effects very, very proto electronica even, well before this was mainstream, and I think it turned the songs and it gave them sort of a otherworldliness quality. So it's a great album to check if you want something different. And so yeah, until next time, for On the Record, I'm Chris. We'll see you then.
Want to be featured on Eastern Lifestyle? Whether you have a business or you're someone with an interesting story to share, email us at easternlifestyle@WNCT.com for an opportunity to be featured. Thank you so much for joining us today. Remember to enjoy every moment of your Eastern lifestyle, and we'll see you next time. Segments in today's episode are sponsored by Wine and Design, Hammer and Stain, and Jay's 108 Kinston.